I just want to share with you from my experience of experimenting with paper. I thought paper was paper. I thought if they sold it at the craft store, it's perfectly fine for what I need it for, and that is not the case. So I use 110-pound paper for all of my card bases. I get it from Michael's. It comes in various colors. You should try it. If you haven't tried 110-pound paper, it will change your life. But you also need to make sure that you pay attention to the grams, because I bought 110-pound paper from Walmart and it was like copy paper. It was very thin, but the grams were different. So make sure that your pounds and your grams match up. This is the best paper for card bases. It gives your card so much weight and luxury. It really feels so classy when you use a nice weighted base. 65-pound paper is what you mostly get at the craft store. I think Creating Memories, I don't think they're close to my heart. Close to my heart sold 65-pound paper. AC Moore sold 65-pound paper. Michaels sells 65-pound paper. I believe Hobby Lobby sells 65-pound paper. 65-pound paper is great for layering. I do not recommend it to use it as a base. Your card will be very flimsy, especially if you're someone like me and you like to layer and you like dimensions and you like texture. 65 pounds is not going to hold your card up. It's a total waste of time, in my humble opinion. Stampin' Up! Is another popular paper. I believe Stampin' Up! Is 80 pounds. It is great for layering. It is great for card bases because it's nice and weighty. I use it for layering mostly because um, you don't get very much of it and it is kind of expensive. So I try to get the most out of each sheet when I open a pack of Stampin' Up! Paper. But Stampin' Up! Is perfectly fine for bases and it's perfectly wonderful for layering. It's a great paper. Uh, then you have this 24-pound paper from Michaels. I got this by absolute accident. I had no idea they even sold 24-pound paper. It is copy paper. It is, as you can see through it. It is copy paper. I got it because of the shades. I really thought the shades were pretty. And when I went to use it, I was surprised at how light it was. And then I looked at the weight and it was 24 pounds. So because I bought it, because I opened it, I do use it to layer with, but that's about all it's really good for is layering. I would not suggest that you ever buy 24-pound paper for card making or for scrapbooking. The paper has no weight. There is absolutely no weight. So when I'm talking about bases, this is your card base. When I'm talking about layering, this right here is your layer. And then the inside pieces, I use the white from Michaels for my inside pieces. When I do stamping on white, I use Stampin' Up! White because I feel that it absorbs the ink quicker and it doesn't smudge. So, and when I do layers with white, I also use white from Michaels because again, I get more white from Michaels. It's less expensive. And Stampin' Up! Is more expensive and it's just perfect for stamping. So I use my Stampin' Up! White for any time I have to stamp, and I use my Michaels 65-pound white whenever I have to layer and whenever I put an inside piece inside of a card. If you have any questions or comments, or if you don't agree with me, please feel free to message me in the comments. Thanks for sticking around.